Good afternoon, everyone. We're gearing up to make a start. I'd like to ask everyone to find their seats. Thank you.
Greetings, everyone. On behalf of Recover Guyana, we are truly delighted to have you with us and sincerely thank you for taking the time to join us for what promises to be a memorable and meaningful event. Before we officially begin, we would like to share a few important housekeeping and production guidelines to help ensure a smooth and enjoyable experience for all. You will notice cameras and production personnel stationed throughout the venue. We kindly ask that attendees avoid walking directly in front of cameras or entering designated production spaces unless guided by a member of the team. For any assistance during the evening, members of our hospitality and event support team are stationed throughout the venue and will be happy to assist you. Should you require support at any point, please feel free to raise your hand or approach a nearby team member. As a reminder for everyone's comfort and enjoyment, we kindly ask that all mobile phones be placed on silent or vibrate mode to minimize disruptions during presentations and performances. We also ask that movement throughout the room be kept to a minimum during formal segments of the program. Please note that we have an official photography and videography team capturing this event's special moments. We warmly encourage you to enjoy the experience while remaining comfortably seated during key program moments. If you do take photos, we kindly ask that flash photography be kept to a minimum out of courtesy to presenters and performers. In the unlikely event of an emergency, our team will guide you accordingly. Please take note of the nearest emergency exits and kindly exit in a calm and orderly manner if instructed. Washroom facilities are conveniently located just outside of the event space. We are also pleased to advise that this events program journal is digitally accessible for your convenience. To access it, simply scan the QR codes located on both sides of the stage using your mobile device. This event promises to be filled with celebration, inspiration, entertainment, recognition, and fellowship. We thank you once again for being here. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience. Welcome, and let us begin this event together.
Thank you, everyone. You may all have your seats. Ms. Shalon Garner, Senior Manager of Finance, Scotiabank Guyana Inc., and other representatives. Dr. Dave Laltu, President of Recover Guyana and Project Lead of Engage. Executive members of Recover Guyana, distinguished partners, invited guests, members of the media, participants, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. Today marks far more than a graduation ceremony. It marks the celebration of resilience, innovation, entrepreneurship, and the extraordinary potential that exists within the young people of Guyana. Engage 2.0 was designed not simply as a training initiative, but as a platform to equip young people with the tools, confidence, and opportunities necessary to create sustainable futures for themselves and their communities. My name is Vishal Rupnarayan, Operations and Logistics Lead at Recover Guyana. And on behalf of Recover Guyana and our partners at Scotiabank Guyana, I extend sincere gratitude to all of you for joining us this afternoon as we celebrate the achievements of our participants. Before we get into today's program, let's hear a little more from the team about what Engage is all about.
Engage is a movement shaping Guyana's future by equipping our young people with the tools, mindset, and confidence to lead in environmental sustainability and green entrepreneurship. Last year, we proudly graduated 100 young entrepreneurs from Regions 3 and 6, with an additional 63 completing training, bringing that phase to a total of 163 participants empowered. Today, I am pleased to share that we have successfully expanded this impact with Regions 2 and 4 now completed. In total, Engage has now reached 273 young individuals across Guyana, and this phase was further strengthened with the introduction of a business refresher clinic, providing participants with critical feedback, mentorship, and real-time evaluation to refine and elevate their business ideas.
At the heart of Engage is practical application. We introduced participants to sustainability not as a concept, but as a real opportunity. Through sessions focused on identifying green business opportunities, we challenged participants to think critically about how environmental solutions can also be economically viable. This is where ideas begin to take shape, where problems become opportunities.
And building on that, we ensure that those ideas were grounded in strategy. Participants were guided through key tools such as SWOT analysis and market evaluation. These are not just business exercises. They are essential frameworks that allow our young entrepreneurs to understand their environment, identify risks, and position themselves for success.
Engage is also about perspective. We began with introducing participants to the concept of green business, what it means, why it matters, and how it connects to Guyana's development. Sustainability is no longer optional. It is the future of business, and our participants are now part of that future.
But beyond the technical skills, Engage created a space for connection. From the very first interaction, participants engaged in collaborative learning, shared ideas, and built networks that will extend far beyond this program. These relationships are critical. They form the foundation of a supportive, entrepreneurial ecosystem.
And as those ideas developed, structure became key. We introduced participants to essential business records and operational discipline, because sustainability is not just about ideas, it's about consistency, accountability, and building something that can last.
What makes Engage truly impactful is its comprehensive approach. From ideation to execution, we walk with participants every step of the way, whether it is understanding sustainability, building a business model, or preparing to pitch. This program ensures that no one is left behind. And importantly, this journey is strengthened by our partners.
One of the most critical components of this program is financial literacy. Through our partnership with Scotiabank, participants were equipped with practical financial knowledge, how to manage money, understand investments, and build financially sustainable businesses. This is not just training, it is empowerment.
A great idea without financial understanding cannot grow. Participants learn how to align their business goals with financial realities, ensuring that their ventures are not only environmentally impactful, but also economically sustainable.
When young people understand both the purpose and the numbers behind their ideas, they are empowered to lead. Engage builds that confidence, turning uncertainty into clarity and ambition into action.
We also ensure that participants were equipped for the modern world. Digital marketing sessions allow them to understand how to position their businesses, reach audiences, and tell their stories. Because today visibility is power, and our participants now have that advantage. And as they progressed, we saw growth, not just in knowledge, but in discipline. From record keeping to planning, participants began to operate like true entrepreneurs. These are lifelong skills that will continue to guide them well beyond this program. Over the past days, we witnessed something remarkable. Participants developed business plans, refined their ideas, and stood before us to pitch solutions that address real environmental challenges. This is where theory meets action, where vision becomes reality.
The Green Pitch sessions were a true highlight. We saw innovation, creativity, and purpose. These young entrepreneurs are not waiting for change, they are creating it.
And importantly, they are doing so with structure and strategy. Each idea presented today reflects the integration of sustainability, business intelligence, and forward-thinking leadership.
This is the future of Guyana, a generation that understands that economic growth and environmental responsibility must go hand in hand, and they are ready to lead that charge.
We are incredibly proud of every participant. Their journey does not end here. This is only the beginning. They now carry the responsibility and the opportunity to make a lasting impact in their communities.
And as they move forward, they do so with a strong foundation, one built on knowledge, discipline, collaboration, and purpose. That is the true success of Engage.
As we close today's ceremony, I want to extend our deepest gratitude to our partners, Scotiabank, for their unwavering support in making this vision a reality. Engage represents a powerful step forward in bridging the gap between environmental consciousness and economic opportunity in Guyana. Together, we will continue to build a greener, more sustainable, and more innovative Guyana.
To begin today's ceremony, it is my distinct honor to invite a leader whose commitment to youth empowerment, sustainability, and community transformation continues to inspire impactful change throughout Guyana. Please join me in warmly welcoming Dr. Umesh Balmukun, first Vice President of Recover Guyana, as he delivers the commencement address.
Ms. Shellan Garner, Senior Manager of Finance, Scotiabank Guyana Incorporated, and other representatives, Dr. Dave Laltu, President of Recover Guyana and Project Lead for Engage, executive members of Recover Guyana, distinguished partners, volunteers, invited guests, members of the media, and last but certainly not least, Engage 2.0 participants. Good afternoon, and thank you so much for being with us here today. I would like to begin by firstly saying very clearly what is happening today in this room is significant, not just for the individuals seated before us, but for Region 4 and for our beautiful country, Guyana. Our Engage 2.0 participants chose to show up, not just today, but from the very moment they saw opportunity in what this project would do for them, their lives and their environment. They chose to invest their time, their energy, and their thinking into something that is bigger than themselves. They chose to learn about what it means to be entrepreneurs in a greatly evolving green world, and in so, have become seeds planted for an even more sustainable Guyana. It is not simply because it was easy, but because they understood that the future depends on people who are willing to think differently about how we build, how we consume, how we grow, and how we take care of our planet. That choice matters, and today, we're here to honor it. Engage is not a simple program. It started out as an idea in keeping with Recover Guyana's mandates of youth empowerment, education, and environmental advocacy. Marrying these three, we were able to design a program that did more than just share information about the environment. It created a space where participants were allowed to think clearly, critically about the environment and business all in the same breath. They were asked to challenge assumptions, to examine their community's needs, and to imagine solutions that were both practical and sustainable. This was coupled with solid entrepreneurship skills such as finance management, business planning, and marketing with select businesses which showed immense promise in sustainability receiving grants. Completing this is an achievement in its own right. Every single person receiving recognition today has earned it. None of this has happened by accident. Recover Guyana built this program around the conviction that people are not waiting for solutions. They are not just waiting for solutions to be handed to them, that is. They are the solutions. Again, Engage 2.0 exists to give that conviction a structure, a curriculum, and a community. And Scotiabank's partnership in its efforts speaks volumes. It is one thing to believe in potential. It is another to commit to it the way that they have. Their support for this program is a statement of confidence in Recover Guyana's vision and in every person who has completed this program. Guyana is at a remarkable moment in its history. Growth is happening, opportunity is expanding, and the eyes of the world are on us. But growth without responsibility is not progress. What you have learned during this program is that sustainability and profitability, they're not opposites. They're in fact partners. A business that takes care of the environment is a business that takes care of its future. You now carry that understanding. Wherever you go from here, whether you start a business, you join one, influence policy, or simply bring that mindset into your community and households, that knowledge is yours, and it is indeed powerful. Now, I want to acknowledge something special within our broader celebration today. Among those who have completed this program, 20 participants will step further. They developed viable business concepts and, like the others, stood before a panel to pitch those ideas, to defend them and to field questions, to make a case that their vision was not just an idea, but an actual plan. 20 of those pitches were selected as fundable. Each of those 20 individuals will receive a grant to begin turning their green business concepts into reality. That is not just a small thing. That is seed capital earned through preparation, creativity, and the courage to present. To our 20 funded entrepreneurs, the responsibility you now carry is real. Be strategic with those resources. Lean on what you've learned. Stay connected to this community of fellow participants, because the other people in this room, they are not your competition. They are, in fact, your network. And to every participant completing today, your journey does not end here either. The skills you've developed, the relationships you've formed, and the perspectives you've gained are assets that will follow you for the rest of your lives. Watch what your colleagues build and celebrate and know that you are part of that same foundation. There's a Guyanese saying that one doti does build dam, meaning that step by step, bit by bit, you can achieve what you set out to do. This choice that you've made here today is one of the many steps that you're going to be taking to achieve your goals. Go forward, build well, take care of this land and each other, and congratulations to each and every one of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Baumukun, for those inspiring and motivating remarks. Your words remind us that meaningful change begins when young people are empowered with both opportunity and purpose. One of the most beautiful aspects of celebrations like these is the ability to connect through music. Music has the power to uplift, inspire, and remind us of the strength we all carry within ourselves. Please welcome Miss LaShonda Brown as she performs the timeless classic, The Greatest Love of All.
I believe the children are future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. I never found anyone who fulfilled my needs. A lonely place to be. And so I learned to depend on me. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity, because the greatest love of all is happening to me. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all. It's easy to achieve. Learning to love yourself, it is the greatest love of all. I believe, you believe, the children are our future. Teach them well, let them lead the way. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity, because the greatest love of all is happening to me. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all. It's easy to achieve. Learning to love yourself, it is the greatest love of all. By chance, that special place that you've been dreaming of leads you to a lonely place. Find your strength in love. Thank you.
Thank you, Lashonda, for that truly beautiful performance. Engage 2.0 represents what is possible when vision, partnership, and community investment come together with a shared commitment to youth development. To provide an overview of the project, reflect on its journey, and highlight the impact we have achieved through this initiative, it is my pleasure to invite Dr. Dave Laltu, project lead of Engage and co-founder and president of Recover Guyana, to deliver the project overview.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Rupnarain. Ms. Shellon Garner, Finance Manager for Scotiabank Guyana. Dr. Umesh Balmakoon, Mrs. Nadia Hussain, Vice President of Recover Guyana. Mr. Ravi Singh, Manager Treasury for Scotiabank Guyana. Mr. Justin Thompson, Senior Manager for Compliance, Scotiabank Guyana. Other representatives of Scotiabank Guyana, members of Recover Guyana team, members of the media, Engage 2.0 graduates, special invitees, good afternoon. Today is a celebration of courage, resilience, innovation, and possibility. Today we celebrate young people who chose to invest in themselves, challenge their thinking, and embrace the opportunity to shape a greener, more sustainable future of Guyana. At Recover Guyana, we firmly believe that sustainability and economic development and opportunity must go hand in hand. Too often, young people have ideas but lack access to mentorship, resources, confidence, and opportunity. This is why Engage was created, to bridge the gap and transform ambition into action. Engage is a movement shaping Guyana's future by equipping young people with the tools, mindset, confidence, and practical skills needed to lead in environmental sustainability and green entrepreneurship. Through mentorship, entrepreneurship training, financial literacy, business planning, SWOT analysis, digital marketing, sustainability, education, and practical business development, participants were challenged not simply to dream, but to build. Last year, we proudly graduated 100 young entrepreneurs from regions 3 and 6, with an additional 63 participants completing training, bringing that phase to a total of 163 empowered young people. Today, I'm proud to share that we have successfully expanded this impact through the completion of regions 2 and 4, adding another 110 participants to this growing ecosystem of changemakers. In total, Engage has now reached 273 young individuals across Guyana, and this year's program was further strengthened through the introduction of a business refresher clinic, providing participants with mentorship, practical feedback, and real-time evaluation of refined, strengthened, and evaluate their business ideas. What also makes Engage truly unique is our commitment to ensuring participants leave not only with ideas, but with structure and readiness for the real world. Throughout the program, participants work closely with our team to develop and refine practical business plans, strengthen their ability to think strategically, assess risk, understand markets, and build financially sustainable ventures. We intentionally prepare participants to confidently pitch their ideas to banks, investors, and agencies, such as the Small Business Bureau, equipping them with the skills, confidence, and entrepreneurial discipline needed to access future financing and support opportunities. Because at Recover Guyana, we believe empowered young entrepreneurs means preparing them not only to dream, but to confidently sit at the table and secure the resources needed to grow. We introduce participants to sustainability, not as a theory, but as an opportunity. We challenge them to identify environmental problems and reimagine them as business solutions. We wanted participants to understand that sustainability is not only good for communities, it also creates jobs, strengthens local economies, and improves livelihoods. Over the course of this program, we witnessed something truly inspiring. Ideas gradually transforming into businesses with real potential. Through 3 intensive hands-on training sessions, participants were exposed to different approaches. Each session was intentionally designed to build upon the other, moving participants from understanding concepts to refining ideas to strengthening implementation and business readiness. By the end of the program, what began as ambition had evolved into clearer vision, stronger business models, and young entrepreneurs better prepared to take meaningful steps toward building sustainable ventures. We saw Altavi Boatswain Butter and Bloom Catering and Bakery, an innovative food designed business to support persons living with hypertension, diabetes, and high cholesterol, while promoting sustainability through locally sourced ingredients and waste reduction practices. We witnessed David Balkaran's Balkaran Green Grow Poultry and Duck Farm, an environmentally conscious agricultural enterprise using organic market waste to support poultry production while converting waste into organic fertilizer, creating a truly circular and sustainable system. We were inspired by Keen Island's Case Online Boutique, a local beauty brand producing naturally sourced soaps designed to improve skincare while promoting environmentally conscious beauty practices through sustainable ingredients and eco-friendly production methods. We also saw the incredible promise of Shari Singh's Floral by Shari, a horticulture business supplying natural grown flowers, plants, and vegetables while promoting sustainable gardening, healthier ecosystems, and environmentally responsible agricultural practices. And we proudly highlight Brandish's Fox, Juicy Sweetly by Brandy, a healthy juice business supporting local farmers through responsibly sourced fruits, eco-conscious packaging, and composting practices that reduce waste while encouraging healthier living. Ladies and gentlemen, these are not simply business ideas, these are solutions. These are opportunities. These are examples of innovation rooted in sustainability, the very essence of Engage. And most importantly, these are examples of what becomes possible when young people are equipped, empowered, and believed in. To every participant here today, let me say this. Your journey does not end here. Entrepreneurship is not easy. It requires discipline, patience, resilience, consistency, and courage, and I will add punctuality. There will be moments of uncertainty, setbacks, and challenges, but I encourage you to remember this moment and remember what brought you here, your willingness to learn, grow, and believe in your own potential. Today, I want to extend heartfelt gratitude to Scotiabank Guyana, whose partnership has played a very critical role in strengthening Engage through financial literacy, mentorship, volunteerism, and funding support. We also wish to sincerely thank all our valued facilitators, mentors, volunteers, and supporters who have helped bring Engage to life. Transformation of this scale is never achieved alone. It is built through sheer vision, partnership, and collective commitment to young people. And finally, to our participants, dream boldly, build responsibly, and remain disciplined, and continue leading with purpose. Guyana needs your ideas, Guyana needs your innovation, and Guyana needs your leadership. Congratulations to every graduate of Engage 2.0. The future is sustainable, the future is innovative, and the future begins with you. Ready, set, engage. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Lautu, for that insightful presentation and for your continued dedication to empowering communities through initiatives such as Engage. At the core of every successful initiative are the people whose lives have been transformed by the experience. Today, we celebrate not only the completion of a program, but the beginning of new journeys. We will now hear from several participants who will share their experiences, growth, and aspirations emerging from Engage 2.0. Join me in welcoming Mr. Shamar Bitan.
Yes. Hi, everyone. Okay, so I wrote this down. So it's been an honor, a pleasure being a part of the Engage 2.0 program by Recover Guyana. So it's been a life-changing experience for me personally, right? I've learned a lot. I gained valuable knowledge in entrepreneurship and environmental sustainability and personal development. I ran my business without thinking much about sustainability, and thanks to this, I started to put some of these things in place. The workshops, mentorship, and support helped build my confidence because I couldn't stand up here and speak to you guys. I'm still a bit nervous. Yeah, it opened my mind to new opportunities for my future and for my community. Engage showed me that young people in Guyana have the power to create positive change and build sustainable businesses that can impact lives. I'm grateful to Recover Guyana and Scotiabank for investing in youth and believing in our potential. This program has inspired me to think bigger, work smarter, and become a better version of myself. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shamar. We now invite Ms. Keen Allen.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm so happy to see everybody again. I just would like to share a little testimony of what I have learned. Through the Engage program implemented by Recovery Guyana, partnership with Scotiabank, thank you, but you taught me a lot with the savings, thank you. I gain knowledge on the importance of why this word be tying me up? Sustainability within, oh Lord, I'm so shy, y'all, please see with me a bit. Okay, I don't think I want to do this. I think I want to say this from my heart. So, coming to this program, I just want to say thank you very much because I've learned a lot. I have never thought about anything about saving the earth. I'm going to be honest, saving the earth or anything about that. But since coming to this program, I've learned a lot. I have put everything that you have taught me for the past 3 weeks into my business. Not only that, I have changed my branding, I have changed my packaging, and a lot of my ingredients as well. I also, oh Lord. I just want to say thank you guys because I've learned a lot. And without you, I think my business would not have been where it is today. When it comes to spending, I have no control over that. And because of the manager of Scotiabank, I went all my way out and fixed that. Now that I've learned about sustainability, which comes with my packaging can use to do a lot of things and not throw away. I have learned a lot, and I just would like to say thank you all for this chance and this opportunity, and I do hope to go farther with you guys and not stop here alone. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Keen. Now, finally, we invite Ms. Shari Singh.
Hi, good day all. Being part of the Engage 2.0 program with Recover Guyana and Scotiabank felt a lot like sitting with good friends over coffee and having those deep conversations that stay in your mind long after. You know the kind. The conversations that make you stop and ask yourself, am I really becoming the person that I want to be? Because that's what this program did for me. I came in expecting to learn skills, and yes, I learned about leadership, communication, teamwork, and personal growth. But what surprised me most was how much it challenged the way I think about myself, my business, my home, and even my community. I remember when one of the sessions touched on responsibility and impact. At first, I thought, okay, sure, sounds simple enough. But then I started thinking deeper. Have you ever thought about how the little things we do every day affect other people without even realizing it? One thing this program really opened my eyes to was the importance of being a better person and better environmentalists. Not in a big fancy, save the world overnight kind, more in the everyday choices kind of way. Change doesn't always start with big speeches or huge donations. Sometimes it starts with one person deciding to do better, one home being more mindful, one business choosing better practices, one community deciding enough is enough. As a business owner, I want to use what I've learned to create a more positive experience for people. I want my business to reflect care, responsibility, and growth. Think of it as planting seeds. You may not see the full tree immediately, but eventually, the impact grows bigger than you expected. Because what would you do if the next generation inherited every bad habit we refuse to fix? That thought alone is enough motivation for me. To my fellow graduates, congratulations, we did it. So as we leave here today, I want us to think about one simple question. What's, what's your next step? Educate, empower, and elevate. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shari, and thank you to all our participants for those heartfelt reflections. Your stories are powerful reminders of the importance of investing in people, ideas, and opportunity. As we continue today's celebration, we now transition into a moment of creativity, wonder, and entertainment. Please join me in welcoming Julio, the Caribbean's best illusionist and magician, for a special performance. Now that was just fantastic. Another round of applause for Julio. Julio will be bringing us more magic during Magic on Earth, Recover Guyana's annual fundraising gala and stakeholders appreciation dinner. Thank you to all our patrons. Initiatives such as Engage are made possible through meaningful partnerships with organizations that believe in the potential of Guyana's youth. Recover Guyana is proud to partner with Scotiabank Guyana, whose support continues to create opportunities for innovation, entrepreneurship, and sustainable development. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Shalon Garner, Senior Manager for Finance at Scotiabank Guyana Inc., to deliver the partner's address. We're also pleased to recognize Ms. Garner, who generously facilitated the financial literacy component of the Engage program, equipping participants with practical knowledge in budgeting, financial planning, and entrepreneurship to strengthen their journey towards sustainable youth-focused businesses. Ms. Garner, everyone.
Dr. Dave Laltu, Project Lead, Dr. Amish Balmakun, First Vice President, Nadia Hussein, Second Vice President, and all other members of the Recover Guyana team, members of Scotiabank's management team, Project Engage participants and graduates, specially invited guests, members of the media. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is truly a privilege to stand with you today as we celebrate this year's graduating cohort of Project Engage, a moment of achievement, promise, and new beginnings. Today is more than a graduation. It is a celebration of growth, resilience, and possibility. It is a powerful reminder of what can happen when young people are given the opportunities and support they need to thrive. For me, this moment is especially meaningful as a representative of Scotiabank and a facilitator in the financial literacy sessions. I have had the privilege of engaging directly with many of you. I have seen your growth firsthand. I have watched your confidence rise, your knowledge evolve, and your ideas begin to take shape. That is what makes today's achievement so powerful. Over the past month, you have done more than complete a program. You have invested in yourselves, you have stretched your limits, built new skills, and taken important steps towards shaping your futures. That is no small achievement, and you should be deeply proud of how far you've come. At Scotiabank, we believe that long-term social economic prosperity depends on empowering the next generation. When young people succeed, families are strengthened, communities grow stronger, and countries become more resilient. That belief continues to drive our partnership with Recover Guyana. Through Project Engage, we have seen firsthand the transformative power of youth, entrepreneurship, and skills development. From this very first phase, participants have gained practical, real-world skills, launched small businesses, improved their employability, and strengthened their financial management capabilities. And in this expanded phase, Engage 2.0, we have gone even further. Today, 75 of you from Region 4 have benefited from training and entrepreneurship, job readiness, financial literacy, and green skills, while also promoting environmental responsibility and sustainable community development. What makes Engage especially powerful is its forward-looking approach. It does not just prepare you for jobs, it prepares you to create opportunities. It does not just build skills, it builds confidence. And it does not just focus on today, it equips you to help shape a more sustainable and hopeful future. At Scotiabank, our commitment to initiatives like Engage is guided by Scotia Rise, our global social impact strategy focus on removing barriers to economic inclusion and building more resilient communities. Through Scotia Rise, we invest in programs that expand access to education, improve employability, and strengthen financial inclusion because we believe opportunity should be accessible to all. This is not just about funding programs, it is about unlocking potential. To our partners at Recover Guyana, thank you for your leadership and vision and your unwavering commitment to youth development. Your work continues to create meaningful and measurable impact in communities across Guyana. I also must emphasize that this partnership goes beyond financial support. Our employees, including me, have had the privilege of engaging directly with the participants, sharing knowledge, providing mentorship, and helping to build financial confidence along the way. To the graduates, today is not the finish line, it is a launch pad. It is the beginning of a new chapter filled with possibility, purpose, and potential. Everything you have gained, your skills, your confidence, your ambition, has prepared you for what comes next. But what matters most now is how boldly you choose to move forward and what you choose to do with all that you have learned. Earlier, we heard your stories, your experiences, your growth, your journeys through this program. Those testimonials are powerful reminders of what Engage makes possible. They speak to confidence gain, real skills developed, businesses started, and new pathways opened. They are a powerful testament to the life-changing impact of this program. I encourage you to keep pursuing your ideas, have the resilience to keep going when challenges arise, and the confidence to recognize the value you bring not only to the marketplace, but also to the communities and to your country, Guyana. Because of the true measure of success is not only what you build for yourselves, but also the opportunities you create, the people you uplift, and the difference you make along the way. We look forward with great pride to all that you will go on to achieve. Congratulations once again, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Garner, for those encouraging remarks and for Scotiabank Guyana's continued investment in youth empowerment and entrepreneurship. Ladies and gentlemen, we now arrive at one of the most important moments of today's ceremony, the presentation of certificates. Each certificate represents dedication, perseverance, growth, and the successful completion of an important stage in our participants' entrepreneurial journey. As your names are called, please make your way on stage, pose for your photo, and exit on the opposite side. I'd like to invite Mr. Ravi Singh, Manager of Treasury from Scotiabank Guyana, to distribute the first set of certificates. Melissa Agard. So enter on the right and exit on the left. Keen Allen. Taffelin Amsterdam. Sefi Azer. David Balkaran. Shamar Beaton. Savannah Bell. Altavi Boatswain. Dominic Bowen, Tariana Braffett, Alia Cox, Rion Devonish, Thank you, Ravi. I'd now like to invite Dr. George De Freitas, Treasurer for Recover Ghana, to distribute the next set of certificates. Christine Dick, Shania Duncan, Alana Flew, Brandisha Fox, Tevin Gill, Shaquille Goddard, Tamara Griffith, Danelia Griffith, Denicia Haley, Altia Harlequin, Nikita Hope Gibson, Thank you, Dr. De Freitas. I'd now like to invite Ms. Kirumani Hetramto from Scotiabank Guyana to distribute the next set of certificates. Dacia Jackson, Joyanne Jackson, Jamal Jarvis, Ismaili June, Stacy Jordan Bridgelow, Tia Lowe, Patrice Lucky, Lakeisha Major, Shaquana McLean, Anita Mingo, Cherry Mitchell. Okay, thank you, Ms. Hedramto. I'd like to invite Mrs. Mahadevi Dubey Girdari, Community Engagement Director at Recover Guyana, to distribute the final set of certificates. Varuna Prasad. Sharilla Prasad. Mario Pestano Bell. Shanika Rose. Wanika Semple. Sophia Singh. Shari Singh. Jada Skeet. Diomati Sukdeo. Delisha Waterman. Najuma Williams. And finally, Elika King. Thank you, Mrs. Girdari. Now, beyond graduation, Engage 2.0 is committed to supporting participants as they move forward from ideas into implementation. But before we get into that, I'd like to invite all of our graduates back on stage for a photo. Graduates? Yes, please come with your certificates. Big smiles, everyone. Okay, graduates, stay where you are. I'd now like to invite our representatives from Scotiabank Guyana to join the graduates on stage. You guys can join them at the front of the stage. Graduates, remain where you are. Let's all remain again. I'd now like to invite executive members of the Recover Guyana team to join the photo. Thank you so much. So as I was saying, beyond graduation, Engage 2.0 is committed to supporting participants as they move from ideas into implementation. We now proceed to the distribution of startup grants supporting promising entrepreneurial ventures developed throughout the program. I'd like to invite Ms. Shallon Garner, Mr. Justin Thompson, Mrs. Francina Lanfaman Duncan, and Mr. Imran Majid to distribute the checks for the startup grants. As the names are called, participants are asked to proceed promptly to the stage for presentation and photographs. Each of our presenters will be presenting checks to 5 of our grantees. Our first grantee is Miss Altavi Boatswain, Butter and Bloom Catering and Bakery. Altavi's business is a specialty bakery and catering service, primarily targeting individuals with hypertension, diabetes, and high cholesterol. She aims to make her business environmentally sustainable by utilizing nature-based ingredients sourced locally and promote waste reduction by giving the organic waste from her production to local partners to utilize as pig feed. Our second grantee is Miss Altia Harlequin, Kayla's Catering. Kayla's Catering aims to target corporate clients from small to large, while providing employment for other young people in the community it operates in. Their core strengths are flexible menu options and affordable pricing. Kayla's Catering strives to promote sustainability by always utilizing green packaging and reusable wares for food prepping to reduce her waste output. Our third grantee is Miss Brandisha Fox of Juicely Sweetly by Brandy. Juicely Sweetly by Brandy provides healthy fruit juices produced using responsibly sourced fruit from local farmers. The brand promotes sustainability by using eco-conscious packaging and reducing waste by composting the fruit scraps from their production process. Ms. Fox is promoting healthy living while championing green business practices. Our next grantee is Mr. David Balkaran of Balkaran Green Row Poultry and Duck Farm. Balkaran Green Grove Poultry and Duck Farm is a sustainable agribusiness focused on the production of chicken and duck meat and crops using environmentally friendly practices. The organic waste from local markets will be utilized to supplement duck feed, while the poultry and duck waste will be converted to organic fertilizer for crops being grown, thus creating a circular system. Our next grantee is Ms. Diomati Sukdeo of Sonia's Taste of Home. Sonia's Taste of Home, owned and operated by Diomati Sudhio, is a woman-owned catering business dedicated to providing delicious homemade meals and catering services for a variety of events and occasions. The business takes pride in delivering authentic flavors, quality food, and exceptional customer service while contributing to the growth of local entrepreneurship. As a woman-led enterprise, Sonia's Taste of Home also contributes to economic empowerment and inclusive business development. Our next grantee is Miss Elika King of Vitaglow Organics. Vitaglow Organics, owned and operated by Elika King, is a locally owned beauty and wellness business that produces a line of hair care products designed to promote healthy hair and natural beauty. The business focuses on providing customers with quality hair care solutions that cater to a variety of hair types and needs while supporting the growing demand for locally made products. Our next grantee is Ms. Keen Allen of Kay's Online Boutique. Keen's business is a local beauty brand that produces soaps that cleans and improves your skin. Her soaps are created with natural ingredients that are safer and better for the skin and are sustainably sourced. She seeks to market her business as an eco-friendly brand with a growing demand for these products. Our next grantee is Ms. Maria Pestano Bell of Anaya's Photocopying and Stationaries. Unfortunately, I don't think Ms. Bell is here as yet. Our next grantee is Miss Melissa Agard of Glow Natural Products. Glow Natural Products operates a local skincare brand that produces handmade exfoliating scrubs and acne control facial bars, utilizing locally grown natural ingredients. The brand is an eco-friendly, sustainable skincare brand made right here in Guyana. Our next grantee is Mr. Shamar Beaton of Shamar's Dream Yards. Shamar's Dream Yards is a landscaping and property maintenance business offering a range of services including landscaping, lawn care, and general cleanup services. Through its work, the business helps residential and commercial clients maintain attractive, functional, and well kept outdoor spaces while contributing to a cleaner and greener community. Our next grantee is Miss Nikita Hope Gibson of Gibson's Green Clean. Gibson's Green Clean is an environmentally conscious business that provides eco-friendly cleaning solutions for households and businesses. The company specializes in supplying cleaning products and janitorial supplies designed to maintain high standards of cleanliness while minimizing environmental and health impacts. Our next grantee is Mr. Rion Devonish of eBotics Guyana. eBotics Guyana, led by Rion Devonish, is a technology-driven enterprise that leverages robotics and innovation to develop smart drainage management systems. The business focuses on creating practical solutions that use automation and intelligent technologies to improve the monitoring and management of drainage infrastructure. Our next grantee is Ms. Savannah Bell of Evergreen Landscaping and Construction. Evergreen Landscaping and Construction is a family-owned startup that provides lawn maintenance, garden design, and irrigation services to residential and commercial clients. The business is focused on creating and maintaining attractive functional outdoor spaces that enhance the appearance and usability of properties while supporting healthy landscapes. Our next grantee is Ms. Sefi Azair of Sefi's Elite Cleaning Services. Sefi's Elite Cleaning Services, owned and operated by Sefi Azair, provides professional cleaning services tailored to residential, commercial, and institutional clients. The business is committed to delivering high-quality cleaning solutions that promote healthy, safe, and well-maintained environments. Shania Duncan of Golden Green Revolution. All right, our next grantee is Ms. Shari Singh of Florals by Shari. Oh, Ms. Duncan is here. All right, so Golden Green Revolution, owned and operated by Shania Duncan, is a locally focused beverage business that produces natural fruit juices using fresh raw materials sourced from local farmers and suppliers. By transforming locally grown fruits into healthy and refreshing products, the business supports local agriculture while providing consumers with natural alternatives to heavily processed beverages. Shari Singh, Florals by Shari. Florals by Shari is a horticultural business that supplies fresh flowers, plants, and vegetables grown in its own gardens to customers for homes, offices, and special events. The business combines agriculture and floral design to provide naturally grown products that enhance both everyday spaces and memorable occasions. Our next grantee is Shanika Rose of Rose's Juice Immune Booster. Rose's Juice Immune Booster, owned and operated by Shanika Rose, is a health-focused beverage business that produces natural juice blends designed to support wellness and healthy living. The business offers refreshing products made from carefully selected ingredients that promote nutrition and overall well-being while providing customers with natural alternatives to heavily processed drinks. Our next grantee is Tariana Braffett of Brandon and Kaden Poultry Farms. Brandon and Kaden Poultry Farms is a small-scale agricultural enterprise dedicated to raising broiler chickens and laying hens for the local market. The farm provides consumers with a reliable source of fresh poultry meat and eggs while contributing to local food production and agricultural development. Our next grantee is Tia Lowe of Tia's Beauty Empire. Tia's Beauty Empire is a beauty and personal care business that offers professional hairstyling services alongside its signature hair growth oil. The business is dedicated to helping clients achieve healthy hair while providing quality beauty services tailored to their individual needs. Sustainability is incorporated into the business through the production of hair growth oil made from natural and organic, locally sourced ingredients. Our final grantee is Miss Wanika Semple of Crave Culture Catering. Miss Wanika is still on her way, I believe, as well. All right, congratulations to all of our grant recipients. We're excited to see your sustainability ideas take flight. I'd like to invite all of our grant recipients back on stage for a photo. Okay, can our team help redistribute those checks? Okay, let's remain. I'd like to ask the Scotiabank Guyana representatives to join our grantees on stage, please. Okay, let's remain. So our grantees that are in front of the stage, please join the other grantees on stage. And I'd now like to invite the executive members of Recover Guyana to join the photo. Thank you so much, everyone. Now, this year, our official branding partner, Siva Marketing Inc., is generously providing a 100,000 branding credit to a participant who the team has deemed to have a very sustainable green ID in recognition of youth creativity and entrepreneurship. To assist with handing over this award, I'd like to invite Brand Ambassador for the Engage program, Ms. Fadia King, to make the presentation. This participant is none other than Miss Tamara Griffith. Ms. Griffith, please make your way on stage. Thank you, Ms. King. So, Ms. Griffith, I'm going to ask you to remain and just tell us a little bit about your business idea so everyone can know about how sustainable the idea is.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Miss Tamara Griffith. My business is Dream Home Realtor. What I see with my business is that I'm trying to make persons who's on a budget to get a perfect home. Um, for my past few years doing my research on real estate, I noticed that housing in Guyana is very expensive. And I'm trying my best in doing my research on each and every way I could say, sorry, I'm a bit nervous, I wasn't expecting this. But I was doing my research on a lot of housing. I see how expensive they are. So with my business, I tried my best to try to make persons have a perfect home on a budget. If you're in a budget range of 250,000, I would try my best to get you that home. When it comes to, um, let's say you're looking for that perfect home that you don't have like chair sets and so forth, I would try my best in getting that home for you, even if I have to persuade the persons that is coming to buy, because I am trying my best to give all the participants a perfect home. Thank you.
Thank you, Tamara. So, a reminder that sustainability is not only about protecting our environment, but empowering communities. So, thank you so much, Tamara, and congratulations to you. As we prepare to conclude today's formal proceedings, we take a moment to acknowledge the many partners, organizers, and supporters who made Engage 2.0 possible. To deliver the vote of thanks, please welcome Mrs. Nadia Hussein, Second Vice President of Recover Guyana.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today has definitely been a powerful reflection of what can be achieved when vision, partnership, and purpose come together in service of youth development in Guyana. To our partner, Scotiabank, thank you for your invaluable support. Your investment in this program has directly contributed to shaping the futures of many young entrepreneurs and innovators. We extend our deepest gratitude to Ms. Shalon Garner, Senior Manager of Finance, Scotiabank, for presenting the partner's address, Dr. Dave Laltu, President of Recover Guyana and Project Lead for Engage. Your leadership, vision, and dedication have been instrumental in bringing this initiative to life and ensuring its meaningful impact. Our heartfelt thanks goes out to our talent contributors who enriched today's program. We sincerely thank Saver Marketing Incorporated for supporting one participant with branding credit. To our participants, and indeed all graduates of Engage 2.0, thank you for your courage, dedication, and passion. Your stories are the true measure of this program's success. We also extend appreciation to our invited guests, members of the media, and everyone in attendance. Your presence today signifies the importance of supporting youth development and community transformation. Finally, to the organizing team and the entire Recover Guyana team, thank you for your hard work behind the scenes in ensuring the success of this event. As we depart, let us carry forward the spirit of Engage 2.0, innovation, resilience, and purpose, and continue to invest in building a stronger, more sustainable Guyana. Thank you all once again, and have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you, Mrs. Hussein. To our graduates, congratulations on this remarkable achievement. Today is not the end of your journey, but the beginning of an exciting new chapter filled with opportunity and possibility. On behalf of Recover Guyana and Scotiabank Guyana, thank you all for joining us this afternoon. We now invite everyone to remain for networking, refreshments, and the exhibitions showcased at the back of the room by some of our participants. We also have some Recover Guyana booths on the far right of the room that you can also check out. Have a wonderful afternoon, everyone, and continue to engage, innovate, and inspire. Thank you, everyone. I'd like to invite the Scotiabank Guyana team on stage for a special photo. Scotiabank Guyana representatives.